Welcome back. In the previous part, Al kinda went a bit crazy, a bit like Lily did. And now we're discussing with the guys here, the Scooby Gang, as to what actually could be going on, I assume, anyway. Because this is the only line we got so far, so Yurissa, and now we have Hinata. Just as I thought, both of these girls were registered as missing. Our suspicions had been all but confirmed. The Alice Engine's so-called revolutionary AI was being powered by actual human beings, or hosts. Even if the case were untrue for all of their characters, two separate cases involving abduction was smoke in the distance. It's just like you say. Maybe Aggle really do have their hands dirty with crime behind closed doors. We're talking about one of the world's biggest companies. What could compel them to operate this way? Well, their links to Ephesus suggest that being one of the world's biggest companies was all part of the plan. They dominate the mobile device market, and that means their operating system is in the hands of millions of people worldwide, which leads to world domination. Domination through terrorism? Yeah, I think the picture is coming to full focus. Is it? Well, let's forget about that for now. Our priority is saving Sheena. Okay. Let's go. Time to infiltrate. You've still got the ID card that gives us access to rear entrance, right? Yep, we just gotta open the door, act cool, pretend we're employees, then they'll let us slide on through. If we went with your plan, they'd just splash more water on you. The only way we're getting in is by sneaking. In a stroke of luck, Munakata happened to find just what we needed to infiltrate Aggle. I made the impulsive choice to ask Munakata to accompany me, but it remained to be seen whether or not he'd agree to tag along. When push came to shove, Munakata dropped some excuse on me, so I gave up on convincing him. But I think we gotta go tomorrow night? Tonight's a bit soon. I'm not in the right space. I'm not in the right headspace yet. What? I don't know. What? If that's a problem, I can just go alone. No, there's no room for failure. We should spend the day making sure we're 100% prepared. I've got a transmitter, a sonar device, and a tranquilizer spray. I've acquired security blueprints for Aggle, giving us eyes on the location for every security camera on every floor in Aggle's office. In other words, don't worry, our CEO was able to hack into every one of those cameras and replace their feed with dummy footage. It's odd they can do so much. Wow. What a genius! The footage will instead be redirected to display on the CEO's computer, meaning we can see wherever you go. We can aid you as you progress through the building. It is important you investigate their neural wave development department. Neural wave? Housed inside one of their laboratories is the supercomputer that powers the Alice engine. That is our mission's primary target. I see. Sounds like we've got a task on our hands. This does not need to be said, but this mission is highly illegal. I apologize for asking you to risk yourselves like this. Don't worry, I'm already on the most wanted list. This is just payback for framing us. Arata. Oh, and Munakata, are you sure that you want to get involved? Legally speaking, you have no affiliation to us. The moment you participate, you will be implicated in our case. Leave it to me. I mean, we're all in this together. I figure I'm the most qualified guy to infiltrate Aggle since I'm a former employee. Besides, I'm a gentleman. After all, I can't let a lady like yourself down. Okay. Sheesh. Hey, don't laugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a snooze in the break room so I can charge my chakra. Good night. See ya. Right. We'll commence our mission tomorrow night at 11 PM. I shall inform the CEO. When will he return? Is he still on his international business trip? He warned me that his trip to Arizona could take some time. How badly we could use his help at a time like this. Yep, totally. Wish I could have met him before. Smile. Oh my. It was with that smile. She was right. Lydia, Sheena, Tokiwa, and I have never met our CEO. It's very suspicious. They're Glock. From what we were told, he worked in an overseas office. Thus, our only communication was through morning video calls in our conference room. To his credit, when it came to answering my programming questions, he was as fast as lightning, so I never felt distant from him. Hey, Arata, you got bags under your eyes. Oh, I know that feeling. Oh, really? Makes sense since you're almost always up all night. Before you collapse, why don't you take a nap in the break room? I think Lydia's already asleep. I'll watch over Sheena tonight. You're right. Thanks. No need to thank me. I'm worried about Sheena too, you know? Right. Arata, Sumi bought me a Blu-ray of Iron Boat. Oh dear. Wanna binge watch it with me? Starting with episode 1? Arata's busy. You should get some sleep too. What? I decided to listen to Tokiwa, so I dragged my feet to the break room to lie down. I expected to hear Munakata's snore echoing from the next room like usual, but... Oh, what a surprise. Sleeping here tonight? Oh, yes, thank you. Use that sleeping bag over there, it's new. Thanks. Phew. Huh? Is it raining outside? Yeah, I like the rain. Me too. Nothing like raindrops to put you to sleep. I know that feeling as well. Arata, you said that there's a bunch of people who've gone missing, right? Yes. You see, my sister, she went missing about 6 months ago. What? Well, as far as my sister goes, she ran away from home, so it's different from the Ephesus conspiracy or whatever, but... Losing a family member really sucks, man. It'd be nice if we could bring everyone else safely back home. Right. And that thing the Ephesus people are after. The Iris, was it? That's why they tried to abduct you, right? Yes. So if those guys and Agul are really working together, then you shouldn't go through with this tomorrow. What? I'll infiltrate the office on my own. But I don't think... Listen to me. Contrary to how I look, I'm a huge fan of Tom Cruise's spy movies. Oh dear. Have you ever seen them? Surely you've heard of Mission Successful franchise. Really? No, I haven't, sorry. You're joking. Guess I can't take you with me. If you haven't consulted that movie for spy techniques, then you just get in the way. They're not exactly like documentaries or how-to guides at all. Ew. Besides, Sumika doesn't deserve to cry anymore on your behalf. Huh? That night, you were rescued from being held captive. Everybody had to leave the office because it got too dangerous here, right? She was a nervous wreck when you got abducted. I heard her blubbering in the other room. Red face and everything. She screamed out saying she'd never forgive them. That she'd take on the rabbit by herself. Should have heard her scream. Arata! A man doesn't ever make a woman cry. Tomorrow, I want you to win. Yeah, we win. Yep. Giving me orders, yes. I want you to tell me how fly I look while I'm sneaking around. Good night. Good night. I had no idea that Tokiwa cried. Aww. He's out like a light. He's gonna be okay in there. It was 11 p.m. Munakata was standing with his hands in his pockets outside of the Japanese office for Agul Incorporated. The CEO had made good on his promise to hack the security cameras, so we could see Munakata in full view in front of the lobby. For Agul security guards, however, they were treated to a serving of yesterday's camera feed. Heat sensor, heart rate monitor, pen-like type CCD camera, transmitter mic, jammer. Munakata was dropped off by one of his company cars, sleek but tastefully discreet. Seeing him decked out in layers of spy gear made him look like some kind of action figure. Ha! Don't laugh. But Rin, You really outdid yourself here. He's outfitted with all this technology, but no one else can tell since it's all well hidden. So cool. I'm a little scared. Of Rin, that is. Can you hear me, Munakata? Yeah, loud and clear. Keep your voice low when you're talking to me so I know you're addressing me. Talk as you proceed. The CEO just gave us some info. One of the security guards just entered the break room. The lobby is currently clear. Unlock the door and hurry inside. Got it. Seems like our lucky night. It's not like they've got too many security guards scheduled tonight. Currently on the first floor. The floor map says the research laboratories are located on the 20th through the 25th floors. Of course, though, they probably wouldn't list what floor they kept their top secret evil technology on. Just as I thought. Looks like they did some shuffling with where the departments are located after I stopped working here. It's impossible to tell what each laboratory is supposed to be testing based on the footage alone. The walls are blank too. Creepy. This company protects its IPs at any cost. Guess I've got no choice but to visit each one. Can't make noise, so I'll take the stairs. Yeah, I know it's a lot of walking, so thank you. We've booked the cameras in both the stairwells and the elevator, so don't worry. Leave it to me. Ugh. Made it to the 20th floor. Nice work. Once you make it inside with the ID card, why don't you take a breather? Ah, yes, of course. Don't need my legs and hips are made of steel. Thanks to all the stairs code I made. Hey, Arata. By the way, did you happen to catch how Rin reacted yesterday? Think I got a shot? Huh? You know, the whole not wanting to let a lady down bit. Oh. I don't put my money on it. The whimper. What's the matter? Come to think of it. When I worked for Aggle's sales department, I went to Enigma on a sales call, and it was love at first sight with Rin. Munakata. To think that she might have finally gotten my hint. If a woman thinks a man's not cool, then it's over. Am I right or am I right, Arata? Sure. Oh, and Rin's on the line too, by the way. Actually, we're all on the line. Yeah. I thought this was a private transmission. Munakata? Yes? Your heat sensor is detecting thermal readings on your floor. Please be careful. Okay. Munakata, be careful. Get to cover and try to figure out where they could be. It's probably a security guard. Okay. It wasn't exactly a 4K experience, but Munakata's CCD camera gave us a POV angle of what he was seeing. Of course, Munakata left his penlight off. The room was totally dim, save for a glimpse of light from the hallway's emergency light. It was there that we saw a black silhouette emerging from the darkness. It was swaying? Slowly, walking towards us. What's that? Arata, I'm spooked, man. What's the matter? We can't make anything out on the monitor. How does it look on your end? It's short. A short silhouette, but its feet look too small to be an adult's. What? Oh. You're shitting me, right? It's a girl. Walking towards me. A girl? Oh. I don't know if that's the girl making the oh noises. There's no way she's okay. A girl dressed in a ripped white dress, walking around here at this time of night. Can I save? Oh, god damn it, this is gonna be a tough one then. Ooh. Because the other one's probably just gonna be text, so it's sort of like, I'm gonna have to do the boss fight again if I fail this, so this one's a tough one. Let's rush. This is gonna be a bad ending, damn it. We were startled by the sudden appearance of some ghostly girl in the hallway, and no one stopped Munakata from chasing after her. I wanted him to run away. I don't know how he did it, but Munakata gave the girl chase, cornering her at the end of the hallway. Just then, she dashed into a nearby storage room, and when Munakata sprinted after her, his transmitter cut off, and we never heard his voice again. That didn't feel worth it, did it? It's like, right, because I've got to go do that boss fight that we did in the previous part again. So, back in a second with the other option. Right then, that took me 6 minutes. I've changed the difficulty down to easy, so actually what I'll do now is change that back to normal. Because it's like, just get through the boss fight quicker. Who cares about trophies or anything at the end? I don't know if there is any difficulty trophies, but not fussed. Anyway, calm, Munakata, down. Please use caution. She might not be human. A shoe? She's wearing adult shoes, man. This is weird. I'm gonna go check up on her. Munakata! I can't just leave her, man. Hey, you. What's the matter? Where did you come from? Munakata came out from hiding into the hallway, and suddenly we had a clear picture of his point of view. There was a girl. But her face was obscured. Help. Her eyes were bloodshot, glaring back at us with fear. As she lifted her head, Munakata's camera zoomed, stretching her face over our monitor. She looked ragged, like she had been left to starve in a damp cave. Screaming. Hey, wait, I'm your friend! The girl let out a sudden shriek and sprinted towards the end of the hallway from which she came. As she turned around, Munakata broke out of his exasperation and tried chasing her down the hallway. At the end of the hallway, there was a white door. What is this room? Munakata, please calm down a second. Yeah, sorry, I lost the girl, but found something else. It's a weird door. They keep confidential stuff in here. There's no doorknob. Looks like it won't open without a fingerprint or a master key. It opened. No way. I wonder how important whoever dropped this ID card is. Either way, I'm going inside. Munakata, be careful. It's breaking up now. What was inside? What's going on? We're being hit by a jammer. This is no good. They might have picked up our signal. What? Natsu! Munakata! Munakata, can you hear me? Munakata! Can you hear me? Arata? Rin? It's not working. Well, I'm sure they'll call, but they can still see whatever I can see at least. I just hope they're recording all of the good stuff. What good stuff? So this room is completely white. It looks totally empty. There's some stuff in the back. A stack of documents, tied tightly. They're placed inside of a hole in the wall. What's this? I'm grabbing hold of them. Can you see what this is? These are... concept document? The Ludens Project. Oh dear. What the hell? The light shut off. I can't see. Huh? Wait, no. There's a black light? What? Whoa. Are these equations? Written with luminescent ink? All over the wall? Oh, what is this? Ah! Go away. Hope you found what you're looking for. Was it the Ludens Project? What a terrible spy. So did you have a good time? How was it? You got the access key and there weren't many guards. Did you have fun playing spy? What? Was it a trap? Exactly, it was a trap. What? It was so easy. Tricking both you and Enigma, I mean. What are you trying to pull? Ugh. Don't speak to me like we're equals. You have seen for yourself what happens to spies when they're captured in movies, haven't you? Torture. We are going to inflict pain, the likes of which you cannot fathom. You loser. There won't be anything left of you. Rin. I'm sure it'll be fine. Munakata! Munakata, oh no! Why can't we get a hold of him? A message from Munakata. What does it say? I was able to escape safely. I'll return to you shortly. Is it true? Is he going to be okay? I don't know, but we have no choice but to believe him until we see him. What was that noise? If they know we're behind this, and they could track the connection from our transmission, we'll have to cut our feed for the moment. And this is why I hate myself. Oh dear. Things are not going well. 4 days after we disconnected from Munakata, we received an email from him. Akil is after me, and it's gotten too risky. I've decided to move back home. We haven't heard from him since. It'd be great to have some other confirmation that he was safe, but what choice did we have besides believing this email? In the last moments of our transmission, static waves muffled most of his words except for one phrase. The Ludens Project. I was sure that Munakata had reached the core of the Alice Engine's laboratory. Was Shinra and the rest of the girls in there? Who was the mysterious girl he encountered? Just what was going on inside of Akil? No matter how many times I pestered Munakata with emails, he never bothered to respond. We had no choice but to move on with our investigation without him. Munakata, wherever you are, I hope you're safe, damn it. You're the one who told me you couldn't let Rin down. This isn't good at all. Oh, you dropped me back here at this point? Ah, right, so where are we going in here?
Just in case.
There's an event over there. How do I even get there? I have no idea, but there is another event there, which is corresponding to the green portals. So if I go to that green portal there, we should be alright. Okay, then. But yes, so what's going to happen to Munakata now? We have to save him, but we have no clue where he's been taken, and they don't even know that he's been taken. So it's like, I don't know now. Don't know. Oh, so this is going to open up that gate there, isn't it?
What's this?
What's this? A doll? Ah, Russian dolls. Looks like there's a crease around its body. Maybe it'll split in half if you pull it. What? It did! I broke it! What do we do, Lily? Calm yourself, Celica. I think it was designed like this intentionally. Huh? There's another small doll inside. Oh, you're right. What is it? Haha, they get smaller and smaller. This is... yeah, that's why I call them Russian dolls, because I can't say that. A doll, isn't it? Doll? What's that? It's a Russian nesting doll. There you go. Usually it's a set of stacked wooden dolls that decrease in size as you open one after the other. I see. You can tell a great amount of delicate care went into making these. The drawings are tastefully ornate. How interesting. They don't always look like women too. I heard there is a wide variety of dolls that stack into each other. Sheena, ever the wise one. Your knowledge never ceases to astound me. Well, I am an adventurer. Triple dot. Is something the matter, Lucille? This doll evokes a nostalgic feeling from within. Nostalgia? With the Russian dolls? Yes. It could just be deja vu, though. Russian dolls are one of Russia's most recognizable exports. What the hell is it doing inside of World's Odyssey? It's strange, though. What is this? Why are the doors on the inside drawn so differently from the ones on the outside? Now that you mention it, you're right. It almost looks like they were made by different craftsmen. It all looks silly to me. Wow, so many dolls stacked together. Sheena's usually well informed, but I'm surprised to see how knowledgeable you are too, Lucille. Why do these dolls look so familiar? Why are you asking me? Anyway, why don't we take this with us? It might come in handy. Sure. This has got to be a new reality object. Right. I don't remember putting this in the game. Right, I'll look into it. Leave it to me. Thank you. Russian nesting doll. Right, oh, so I'm assuming reality is here we come. Yeah? Yeah. That's a map. We're heading over to Night Owl. We haven't been there in a while. Oh, Mizunashi and Tokiwa, how are things? What's the matter? You two sure look down in the dumps. Did something happen? Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. We've still got more research to do in the meantime. Andrew, how about some coffee? Got it. Go ahead and take a seat in the back. I know you two want to keep a low profile. Thank you. Smells so good. It's the small comforts. I am the same way with tea. Thank you. These beans are flown in from Costa Rica. They've got a robust scent, but the soft acidity makes for a bold, elegant flavor. You're right, this fragrance is something else. I'm feeling more awake already. Anywho, wow, all that stuff with Munakata. I hope I see him soon rather than later. Mizunashi, don't blame yourself. Munakata knew what he was getting himself into. He was told me that, as someone involved in the Alice Engine's success, he felt obligated to right the wrongs that Aggle brought upon us. What happened to him is no one's fault. Feeling guilty for him is a disrespect to his sacrifice. All we can do is pray for his safe return. Right. Ancho, you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently? In the occult world, I mean. Well, you mean other than the huge conundrum that shook this town the other day? What now? Oh? What happened? There's a plaza in front of the Skami station. I don't know whether it was an act of possession, or if it was some kind of personality disorder outburst, but there was this boy in junior high who began babbling about some memory he had. Witnesses say he was mumbling incoherently, like a witch chanting a spell, threatening to murder people with a knife he was swinging. The boy was immediately detained, but he was deemed insane and they institutionalized him. When he got to the hospital, he swallowed a towel in his cell, all 30 centimeters of it, and choked to death. Seriously? Did you find that peculiar? Yeah, just a bit. Unless he had some undiagnosed mental condition, people don't normally commit suicide in that way. The boy screamed, "Forgive me, Heavenly Father. Relinquish my soul," in front of the station. He called himself Robbie Boyd. That's a Scottish name, by the way. In the 1590s, there was a swath of witch hunts, and this name matches one of the victims. When the authorities arrested the boy, they discovered burn marks and bruising from a whip all over his body. Kinda ominous. Yeah, just a bit. Wait, so this happened in front of Sagami Station? I'm gonna check it out. Here's some cash for the coffee, thank you. Oh, sure thing. Come back soon. If I learn anything else about it, I'll keep in touch. Alright, I'm going to return to summer life to keep an eye on Sheena with Lydia. Thanks. I'll try to meet back with you as quickly as I can. Dink, dink, dink. Excuse me. Do you have a minute? I wanted to ask if you knew anything about the incident that occurred here the other day. Sure, what is it? I became comfortable with initiating conversation with total strangers, something that weeks ago I would have never done. I hopped around, asking random people if they had any information until I finally met someone who happened to be a witness. It was the deranged boy's neighbor, who had quite a bit to share on the suspect's background. His name, Ryoma. Really nice kid. I think he lived alone with his older sister. We never had any trouble with him, so I'm shocked. I see, so you know where he lives then? Could I trouble you to ask where? Sure, his sister, Yuki, has been holed up in their apartment. I'm real worried about her. Here's the address. It's not far from here. Thank you. Can I order a chocolate parfait? Sure, eat as much as you'd like. I'm a poor student, so seeing a salary man like you makes me a little green. But you don't have to even look at prices when you order, do you? I'm not sure how that matters. Here, I'll leave the money for the bill on the table. Later. That was nice of him, at least. At Region 13, it was just a stone's throw away from the Sakaki apartments, as well as the home with the mummy. Given its connection to a victim in the Scottish witch hunt, I figured it would be safe to assume there could be a true fragment. Which meant that the man with the red mask could also be not too far away. I rushed over to the address that had been written on the napkin. If only I had known how badly I'd come to regret it. What? What does that mean? After a fateful conversation with a stranger at a diner, I found the home address belonging to Ryoma, the teenager making headlines. Where are we going? What are we doing? I don't like it. This is it. From what I had been told, he lived alone with his older sister. I wonder if anyone was still home. Triple dot. Doesn't sound like it. Unlike the house in Sagami, there was no crime scene investigation here. Couldn't just let myself in. I considered standing outside of their home inconspicuously, waiting for his sister to arrive. I just hoped no one would report me. Aka? Kihimimi. What? I hear someone inside. Ooh. Chika ira mimi. So my suspicion is this is Lydia, because of just that one incident, like when we nearly got hit by a car, where she chanted something similar to like this nonsense here. Maybe it was even that exact phrase there. It's like, yeah, so my suspicion is this is Lydia leaving clues for us, but what is Lydia? Where is Lydia from? That's the question I ask myself right now. Oh dear. Huh? Shit, there's something happening inside. Excuse me, No! Damn it, it's locked, I can't get in. Should I try breaking open the door to unlock the door? What? Should I try breaking open the window to unlock the door? What? It opened. Hello? Oh dear, these are not nice noises. In the center of the room stood a girl twitching in her school uniform. Her whole body was drenched in blood. There was someone beside her, standing with their arms crossed over a splattering of blood on the floor. It was the masked man, cloaked behind his black hood and his haunting red mask. It's that noise again. You're... No way. What the hell are you doing? Lydia? I knew it! I knew it! What the hell? Alright then. Are you... the masked man? You gotta be kidding me. What kind of twisted joke is this? Then again, this isn't funny. Lydia was expressionless, gazing at me with a layer of blood stuck to every inch of her face, hands, clothes, and body. See, I told you this was the most interesting character in this. Yes? See, this is this thing. It's like Sarah should have voiced this line, because I know exactly what she'd say right here. Lydia muttered what sounded like some kind of incantation before disappearing. What did I just see? Was it some kind of hallucination? No, there was no way I could confuse that face, even if it were hidden by a disgusting coat of blood. I was certain. Splayed on the floor was the girl's corpse, lying on top of a thickening pool of blood. On her body glowed a faint blue light. It was code. How am I supposed to write this down? Did Lydia kill her? Is the person responsible for leaving behind all of that code Lydia? We've been working together all this time. Why hadn't she said anything to us? Lydia, who are you? Are you okay? This is the police. Fuck, if the cops find me here, they won't listen to a damn word I say. I need to find a place to hide. Arata! Let's hang out. I felt myself tearing up, yes. Could be tearing up, could be tearing inside his mind sort of thing. What the hell? Not you too. Another person to leave me. Aww. From then on, we never saw Lydia at Summer Life again. Tokiwa and I were at a loss for words. We couldn't trust Lydia. And who could we trust? It was devastating. Lydia's Itapak and collection of toys were left untouched, waiting for her as she had left them yesterday. I dove into World's Odyssey, begging for a chance to escape the hellish life that was coming to a head on this side. As long as we were working towards what we thought was our goal, I could temporarily put aside the things that plagued me. Where was I? Yes. We had just discovered the doll inside of the game. I wondered if it was connected to the boy who had claimed to be Robbie Boyd. How far could you go in pretending to be somebody else? Alright then. I think that's a lovely place to end this part. We'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now!